You might think Donald Trump and Warren Buffett have nothing in common. One builds golden towers with his name on them, and the other one lives in the same Nebraska house he bought in 1958. But when it comes to trade deficits, these two are surprisingly aligned. So what's the deal? Why does Trump rage tweet about America getting ripped off? And why does Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, quietly agree? As a PhD economist and former public policy professor, let me walk you through what a trade deficit really is and why both men are worried about the same long-term risk. A trade deficit means the U.S. is buying more from other countries than we're selling to them. Think of it like your kid's lemonade stand. She makes $4 selling lemonade, but then goes and spends $10 at the candy store. She's running a trade deficit. And that's what the U.S. has been doing for decades, importing more than we export year after year. Warren Buffett explains this with a parable. Think of two islands, Thriftville and Squanderville. Thriftville works hard, saves money, and produces things. Squanderville just chills and imports everything. At first, Thriftville ships goods and then gets IOUs in return. But over time, it starts using those IOUs to then go and buy up Squanderville's real assets, its land, its companies, even its housing stock. Eventually, Squanderville wakes up to find it no longer owns much of anything. Its people are now paying rent to foreign landlords and interest on debt they didn't even realize they had racked up. They used to own their country. Now they lease it. Does it sound familiar? This isn't just a parable. It's happening in real life. Countries like China and others have used their trade surpluses to buy up real American assets, residential housing, U.S.-based companies, farmland, and infrastructure. This is how wealth transfers in the modern world, not through conquest, but through ownership. We're trading away pieces of our country to finance flat-screen TVs and $12 yoga pants. Buffett warned, if we keep this up, we'll become tenants in our own economy, paying foreign holders just to use what we once owned. It's not just an economic vulnerability, it's a housing crisis. You think rent is bad now? Try competing with overseas capital for your next apartment. Fixing this won't be easy. Cutting the trade deficit means fewer cheap imports. Prices will go up, especially at places like Walmart or Amazon. But the upside is we'll rebuild domestic manufacturing. We'll create resilient jobs. We'll keep long-term control over our economic future. Short-term pain, but long-term sovereignty. So yeah, Trump and Buffett don't agree on much. But here, they both see the iceberg. Trade deficits aren't just numbers. They're the slow erosion of ownership, control, and stability. And if we don't change course, we may not like where we end up. Want to hear the counterargument? There is one, and it's compelling. But that's for another video. Subscribe, and I'll see you at the next recession.